any tutorials online, so I thought I'd go ahead and record one. It's 2018 Maserati Ghibli GranLusso. It is not the SQ4. It is not even the S. So we got 345mm front brakes, 4 piston calipers. And yes, I've already done one side, but I'm going to show you the other. The car's too low for the jack that I have, so I had to drive it up onto a couple blocks of wood so that I had something to work with here. Get my jack underneath it. Do I have a good setup? No, I don't. But it works for me. That's all that matters. Take your 17mm socket, bust them loose. Busted loose. Let's get it off the ground. And yes, make sure you got wheel chocks. Make sure you got your e-brake on. Make sure you find a good secure spot. Put one of those while you're working. What I found helpful on the other side, take these two off. It loosens up all the hoses and everything right there. Loosen these two, take them out when you're ready. Knock these pins out. Be careful, this bad boy slapped the crap out of me. Left a little mark on me. It's okay. So I would do these two first, pins, these, disconnect this. That's your sensor. We're on this side, so. $10mm, everybody's favorite. Helpful hint. Get you some WD-40 because you're gonna need it. See this right here? Go ahead and spray some penetrate roll on there. Mine was stuck on the other side. Oh, bad. See, all right, you see that? Literally pull up on that to disconnect it from here. This just slides onto this little bracket. This bracket, we'll leave it alone, but that connects to your brake pad itself. That's what I was talking about. Knock these little pins out right here. I was talking about. Baby's got some pressure behind her. So remember, it's curved in the opposite way it's supposed to go. So this side was facing out. See how it's curved away? That's fine. Let's grab this other pin down here. Easy peasy. We're going to be replacing pads and rotors. So apply a little bit of pressure to get some of that brake fluid back up in the reservoir. Pressure off the brake pad here. Okay. Do the other side. Remember, this baby's worn down, so the new pads will be much thicker. These babies, they're coming apart. You can see Brembo written on the back of it right here. Barely. Ooh, where'd it go? You're about to see this. This is crazy. Look at the difference. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Alright, then we've got... Where did I not bring it? This is for this. Do what I did. Go ahead and buy yourself some caliper hangers because you're gonna need them. Because you don't want to break these brake lines. Look at that bad boy. Spartan. That's one reason why I said go ahead and loosen up this thing back here with the 10 millimeters, because you'll. Mine's got a stiff line. I'll hang that up there on the top wishbone. Hanging. She ain't pretty. She's hanging. Alright, this I had to beat with a doggone hammer on the other side to get loose. So
eventually, a few moments later.
okay, I'm back. It's only been a little bit. Now line these pins up. Finally got that bitch off. It's always good to have just random tools. I found out this bad boy ain't torqued down hardly half. think I counted it to be about 30 on the other side. Putting it back, then we're just taking it off. I say that and then I'll run into a bunch of shit trying to do it. Oh, one thing I did do on the other side made it a lot easier. Let me spread a little bit of the 40 down in the bolt holes. For lubrication, that's all. You don't have to do that. Alright, these are just going to be hand tightened for now. I'll go ahead and put these. Again, hand tighten, just putting those 10 millimeters back so that those lines have something to hang on to. Alright, the other thing I bought is Be Quiet metal-free permanent lubricant. I saw it was recommended to put onto the pads. I don't know if you can see that or not. Kind of put a little squirpy lube down through there. Alright, slide that puppy back in. If you have to, wiggle jiggle. Get those pins back into place. Or get the pistons back into place. Do the other side. This one's probably going to be a little bit harder to do because once you, well, maybe not. I was going to say once you squeeze on one side, it wants to push the pistons out on the other, which it did. Wiggle, wiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Get that bad boy up in there. Alright, like butter, like butter. Alright, here's what I did for the other side. Again, you got your spring, it's bowed in the opposite direction it goes, so it goes right there. I do that second. I get the first pin in first. Make sure everything is lined up on one end. Give it a little love tap. Once I feel this lined up, it's going to go in. Then alright, I slipped it underneath and then come up here Get the other one about ready. Oh, hold on about that sensor wire. All right, start to put it in. Use all your might if you have to. Bend that spring down. There we go. Two-handed, two-handed. All right. Like I said, take the old pin. See that real good. Is that better? I'm just holding it on the pin back here and beating it with the edge of my hammer. Starts to slip into place like that. There's a little notch in it. I don't know if you can tell, there's a notch right here, and that spring sits right in that notch. So do your best to get it down the middle. Perfect. All right, slide that back on there, reconnect, make sure it's all the way in, make sure that clip comes down on it. I saw somebody on YouTube put a zip tie around that to make sure it does not come unclipped. I'm not going to do that because there wasn't one on there, so we'll call that good. If I think I need to do that later, I'll do that later. Alright. I got it set to 80. I couldn't find the actual spec on it. I really think it's 85. Don't forget, excuse me, that's 10mm. Tighten them up. I'm just doing hand tight because that's all it was when I got it. Perfect. Alright, we're connected, we're bolted. I didn't undo anything else. Make sure you take your hanger back out. I made the mistake of that on the other side, is I forgot to take it back out. It was just dangling there. My bad. Okay. Put your wheel back on. Lug nuts, 90 foot-pounds each. Should be good to go. No binding really. It's just tight because it's brand new. So should be good to go.